Hello everyone. Now let us continue with our first unit, that is Theory of Metal Cutting Part 2. In previous session we have stopped till oblique cutting. Okay, in this session we are going to continue with chip forming, next characteristics of cutting tool, factors affecting tool life and Taylor's tool life equation. Now coming to the types of chips. So types of chips are basically um, divided into four parts, that are segmented chip, continuous chip with built up edges, and non-homogeneous chip. Now let us go through this one by one. Coming to the segmented chips, it consists of a workpiece and a tool, cutting tool, which is given feed in this direction, and these are the chips which are in the form of segment. So this consists of separate plastically deformed chips fractured into small pieces. It is formed in machining brittle materials. The material rupture during plastic deformation, and chips are separated into small pieces. In this type of chip, good surface finish is obtained. There are chips convenient to collect, handle and dispose of. In this process, uh, chips are easy to handle, collect and dispose of. Now let us go to continuous chip. It consists of a workpiece. Here is a chip and cutting tool given feed in this direction. Okay. Continuous chip consists of element bonded firmly together without being fractured. Okay. These chips are produced when machining ductile materials. The upper side, that is the upper side the upper side of the chip has small notches, and the lower side is smooth and shiny. It has low friction. It takes low friction, low power consumption, and longer tool life and good surface finish. Okay, this was about continuous chip. Now let us see continuous chip with built up edges. Okay, here we can see a simple sketch which consists of tool, workpiece and a chip. Here, when machining ductile materials in condition of high local temperature, extreme pressure and friction may cause the work material to weld on the cutting edge of the tool, forming a built up edge. Here we can see built up edges. Okay. It gives rough surface finish on the work surface. Okay, and here we can see we are getting a chip which are welded on the workpiece as well. Now coming to the non-homogeneous chip, it consists of a tool, workpiece and chips which are in the form of notches. These kind of chips are produced during non-uniform strain in the material during the chip formation. Okay, and forms notches on the top side of the chip. Here we can see notches on the top side of chip. Okay, while bottom side, which is bottom side of the tool, is smooth. Here we get notches, and at this point we get a smooth surface finish. This is caused because of shear strain in the material. Okay, so let us move on to the next topic, that is characteristics of cutting tool. So these are the Main characteristics of cutting tool, these are hardness, hot hardness, toughness, low friction, cost and ease in fabrication, and wear resistance. Okay, these are the characteristics of cutting tool. Now coming to the factors, these are the factors affecting tool life, that is cutting speed, depth of cut, chip thickness, tool geometry, material at the cutting fluid, and rate of the wear of the tool. Okay, now let us move on to Taylor's tool life equation. Here we can see two graphs. In first graph, here in this graph we can see the relationship between cutting tool and tool wear. Okay, in second graph we see the relationship between cutting speed and tool life. Okay, a Taylor life equation gives the relationship between cutting speed and the tool life, okay, determined from the plots of wear rates at the various cutting speeds. As we can see in the figure, the tool life values for different cutting speeds are read from the graph. The value of the tool life and cutting speed shows straight line relationship when plotted in log-log graph shown in the figure. Here we can see it is shown in the straight line form. Okay, the tool life and cutting speed is represented as given equation, that is Vt raised to 1 divided by k is equal to constant. Okay, this is tool life and cutting speed equation. Okay, where V is the cutting speed in meters per minute and T is tool life in minutes. The value of K minus 1 divided by K depends mainly on the tool material and to a certain extent of work material. K is a slope of Vt diagram and log-log graph and is given by K is equal to log T minus K is equal to log T1 minus log T2 divided by log V1 minus log V2. Okay, the constant in this equation K depends upon the work and the tool material. Okay, so this was about Taylor's tool life equation, and this finishes our first unit. Okay, thank you.